Beginning of a great match with Johnny Archer and Charlie Williams. This is brought to you by Accustats in association with AZ Billiards. And looks like Johnny gets, no, I'm not so sure. I think Johnny won the leg.
Yeah, Johnny won the leg.
Well, both players have just played. This is a loser's side match and everybody's playing like every 2 hours. So Charlie's just literally come off this table where he was playing, who was he playing? Rodney.
Yes. He was playing Rodney, and Rodney came out on top in that match. So this is a loser side match.
Yep.
It's a race to 9.
Lose your snooze.
And the winner break format.
Now Johnny's come back before. 3 years ago he came back against Jeremy Sosi and won on the loser side. Had to play twice to win. So he's no stranger to coming back. And Charlie would love to get through this match and win it as well. So they're both going to be fighting like crazy here. Do you have any particular favourites, Alan?
Yeah, the one that's going to be on the hill first.
You think so?
I don't know why Johnny would go to the left side of the box and break. When he was playing Jennifer, he was breaking from the right side of the box, making a ball almost every time he broke.
Yeah, and he commented in the interview afterwards how he found the spot. That's sort of strange. And pretty smart of you to notice, mister.
Well, Charlie Williams, again, with his sweater on here in the beginning of the match, has to get his blood flowing before he actually takes that sweater off.
It's a nice shot there. Gonna have to go around behind the 5 for the 3. I think that's going to be a problem. Just speed again.
Charlie Williams going to the table and picking up his extension for his cue stick so he can reach the cue ball.
Both of these players use that type of extension. You've got to be careful here he doesn't knock the 7. Perfect.
Almost straight in.
Going to be drawing this back, Alan, and just taking what he gets, maybe?
Yeah, he's going to draw it back.
This is the Turning Stone event up in Verona, New York. The Turning Stone Casino, number 17. Quite an accomplishment that with Joss, they've got 17 tournaments up here. It's pretty cool.
Charlie's looking at the deflection of the cue ball off the 8. This is what's concerning him. He doesn't want to go forward. If he does, he's got a risk of scratching. So he's going to draw it back to the rail.
7 might be in the way here, so yeah, he's good. I always think it's so important that if you can get that first game under your belt, it just gives you that little bit of confidence.
Oh, in the previous match when Charlie played Rodney Morris, Charlie was ahead by 2 games.
Yeah, 2 straight away.
And then quickly turned around. Of course, Morris went up 4-2 in there. So Charlie's going to have to keep the pressure on Johnny and just keep Johnny in that seat.
And they both had a long day. They played a lot of matches. That could tell on one or the other of them.
Well, you know, when you get over to the loser's side, you have to climb a steep ladder, you know.
I mean, the only good thing they say is at least you're always at the table and you're in stroke, but it's still very tiring. You're playing every 2 hours. You don't have any time to get rusty. It's nicely here to get down on the 9. Well, a little speedy.
How about on the 50-yard line?
Yeah,
well,
he's
worked, that ball
that
kept rolling.
Worked out pretty good. It did, didn't
it? Charlie Williams draws first blood here in this race to 9. Score is 1-0 in favor of Charlie Williams over the Scorpion, Johnny Archer.
Yeah, Charlie's playing really good lately. As I told the audience earlier, when he was in another game, another match. Used to spend so much time with his Dragon promotions that he didn't really get the time to practice, but now he finds time and really showing his aptitude towards this game. He's a great player.
Both players breaking from the left side of the box.
Makes the 5. And
the 4.
Right, so he made 2 balls, but he doesn't have anything good going with the 1 ball. So see what he opts for here. He might bank it. I think he banked eyes out, didn't he? Lights out last time.
I think he's going to elect to bring the cue ball down and try to hide it behind the 9-7. But he's got, that's one option.
You'll know by his stroke. You'll know when he strokes very sort of like a vicious action. You know when he's going to.
Using the 7-9 as blockers.
Yeah, that's a pretty good shot there.
Cutting Johnny's lifeline off from that 1 ball.
Difficult to tell what he's doing because he does that back and forwards quick and then he slows it right up at the last minute. So it's difficult to know whether he's going to wham it or baby it.
Johnny has to mass this to try to hit this 1. Hits it square. Well, now Charlie's in a position where he could bank it, but it doesn't do him any good with the 2 ball down at the other side of the table.
I think he's going to play the same shot, come down and hide it again with the extreme left English.
He's probably going to go behind the 8 ball and bring the 1 ball back down by the 9 and the 3. Or he can elect to play the same shot. Back down table.
Here it is, same shot.
Charlie Williams keeping the pressure on the Scorpion, Johnny Archer here.
Pretty good shot.
In the early games of this set. We're only in game number 2, and Charlie playing really good defense.
It's keeping the pressure on him, that's for sure.
Now Johnny could come with the same masse shot also. Going to the left side of the 9, unless he's thinking about kicking from behind.
I think you can see the edge of that from where he is. It looks like he might have just an edge.
Well, he can spin it, but, you know, to become a perfected shot, you know, trying to spin a masse around it, you really can't judge too well in that distance.
When it hits the 1, it's going to spin the 1, and everything goes out the window at that point.
If he can get behind this 1, he's got a chance of bringing the cue ball, you know, in the area of the 6, but it's a tough shot. Tough shot.
It's pretty close to the rail as well, so. I think he'll come off the side rail and.
I don't like it. I don't like him coming off of the right side long cushion of the table, because if he does get on top of that 1, he's got a chance of scratching.
What he's going to do?
Well, then he wants to get underneath it, or hit it right in the face. I mean, if he just hits it at the top of the 1 ball, he's got a chance of scratching here in the left corner.
Might be able to make it off the 6 as well. He's sold out there. Going to be on the cushion though.
You don't like it. It's a tense moment now as Charlie Williams prepares himself to get back to the table.
I think Charlie can just make this and come round. I don't think he has to go off he might go off the cushion here. I think to get round for the 2, I think he needs to just come off the cushion. We'll see. Difficult reading their minds.
Well, I wouldn't like to be up here sitting on top of that cushion. I mean, he's going to have to play rail first.
Yeah, I think
and
so.
Spin the ball out.
Yeah, because the angle otherwise is so minute. He could hit the 6. He's got to be. He wants to get out of dodge there and come back round.
It's even a tough shot when he plays rail first here.
Yeah, it is, because at that angle he's so close to the cushion.
Yeah, the momentum of that cue ball
he's
is
probably hitting it about
great.
Middle of the rail. He's probably hitting it.
He's digging, so he's going to try to pick up the spin on here.
And he could easily come out too far and catch it, not make the ball.
He could jog the 1 ball with the speed. No, he hit it perfect.
This is good. This is perfect.
He needs a slide now.
Oh, no.
He slid all right behind the 3 ball.
Well, he put pressure on himself there.
Charlie's about to kick like Bruce Lee here. There's no option.
Seeing the shot again. Comes round, a little steep, that was the problem. Good intentions.
As you saw in the replay, he didn't have too much slide on the cue ball, causing that cue ball to lock up behind the 3. He's going to hit this with some power. He wants to drive that 2 ball away from the bottom.
He wants to hit an angle into the cushion, right? And he'd like to just pop it back out somewhere up on the side rail.
If he can 2-rail it and just thin the 2 ball, he can send the cue ball back up the other end. But, you know, the 2 ball is going to move towards that right-hand corner on the bottom of your screen. I would elect to fire at this ball. And try to hit it square, sending it someplace up table. You got to get a roll out of here. But Charlie's
he doesn't want to try and make it in the corner. He wants to hit it so it sends the 2 ball back uptown past the 9.
Oh, he's married to the 3 ball. So he's going to masse it. He's going to lose power here. He's got to send this cue ball off. Johnny right on top of the shot, making sure that it's a clean hit. And it's a clean hit, just never touched anything.
Ball in hand. Well, he's got no one to blame but himself.
These guys are friends, so there was no need for a referee.
Just send this up between the 3 and the 9, just real gentle. I think he's going to level the match here. It was a nice shot, considering he was pretty straight on that. He had to manufacture something there. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, he cheated the corner pocket just a little bit to bring that cue ball back down.
They play perfect pretty well all the time, these guys.
As Charlie sits in his seat and just wonders how that masse never really acted the way he spun it.
Yeah.
You know, there was really not
he was probably very conscious of not scratching by hitting the other ball. I think that was maybe something to do with it.
There really wasn't enough room, between the ball and the cushion to really get that masse spinning. But in any case, Johnny's glad that he didn't make the hit and get a roll, and Johnny now ties this match up 1 apiece. We are racing to 9. We are at the Turning Stone Classic 17.
As I said earlier, they played a number of games today. As soon as they finish, they go straight back on again and play another losers match.
Let's see if Johnny remembers breaking from that. Yeah, he switched sides.
Yeah, well, after that last break, I would.
Well, he said he's found a little sweet spot in the break.
Look
Maybe not to show Charlie the opening break from the beginning.
Look at this, look.
Yeah. Well, why don't you just make a few balls, Johnny Archer?
Don't be greedy. 5. I think that's the record we've seen today, because Rodney made 3 in his last match, and he just made 4 balls. Here it is. 2 in that pocket, 1 in the side. 5 gets nudged in the side.
Johnny,
Perfect on the 1 ball. Sorry, not the 1 ball, the 3 ball.
Johnny might have broke from the left side of the box on that opening break just to throw Charlie off and make him think the left side of the box was better to break from.
This might sound obvious to you, but I think he found the sweet spot on that break.
Well, he said he found that sweet spot in a prior match. So using a little psychology, throwing Charlie off at least for 1 game or 2, because I can tell you one thing.
Charlie will be breaking from
Charlie
that spot.
will be breaking from. Johnny's got to get a little more drift. He's got a shot. He's got the shot.
But not like he'd like it.
He can play the 6 ball right up the rail.
Yeah. A little bit of chalk. I don't think the stick's going to get too sticky in here somehow. It's pretty cold in here. This is a key shot. Never dreamt he'd have a harder shot as this. It's a good shot. Great shot. That was
perfect
a great
angle
shot.
just to go down the table.
Perfect.
Johnny Archer now leading this match 2-1 over Charlie Williams.
2-1. And of course, winner breaks, which is also key in this match format. It's funny though, because the fact that it's winner break, most of these matches are pretty close.
Do you think Johnny's going to switch sides on his break right
now?
now?
No, I don't think so. No, you know what I say, Al? It's,
yeah.
You know, you would think that you'd get some runaway scores, but most of them are staying pretty close.
The wing ball went in. The 1 ball goes in the side pocket.
And that 2 was going in, and I think it just got nudged out. See how this 2 ball looks when we get that overhead. It's makeable. I don't know whether he's going to be going for it or not.
Well, I can tell you what he can try. He's going to probably try this with inside English and pocket this 2 ball into the right-hand bottom corner. Or he can hit it with reverse and come back out. Whatever he's got to do, he's got to come out long.
Good shot. Slow down. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, he played that nicely. Just showed there the importance of the speed control, because if he'd have rolled a little bit, another couple of inches, it wouldn't have been such an easy shot. I think the cue ball's going to be going very far here. Got to keep out of the way of the 7 here, Al.
Well, he's just going to draw it back above the side pocket there, right where his hand is.
He'll take it, but he wanted it a little further now, I think.
Watch the cue ball here. Very nice shot. Pulling that cue ball back, right hand spin, bringing it around the 3
Probably going to
inside
stop
cushions.
this right where it is, maybe. I don't think he's got enough angle to pop it out from the cushion. I think he'll just stop this right in his tracks.
I wouldn't be surprised if he draws it back and plays the 8 in the side either for the angle.
Yeah, that could be.
He's got to get off that rail.
Yeah, I think you're right. Don't go too far, though.
Well, he's drawing it back, all right. He's going to be in the jaws of the corner pocket or close to it.
It's amazing how fast that table is.
Well, he wanted to create the natural angle.
Yeah, but he went back a little more than he wanted.
He's got to take a second look at this. Because he overdrew it. He's got to watch. He's going to bump the 9 if he just floats that cue ball down. Ooh, close.
Oh, this is going to work out nice. He'll take that. Oh, it's a good win there.
There you go. Johnny Archer pulling up another bead on his side. Now leads in this match in a race to 9 by a score of 3-1 over Charlie Williams.
All right, and if he keeps making balls on the break, I think that's going to be a repeat. I think we're going to see more of the same here.
How'd you like that movement in the opening break and Johnny breaking from the left side of the box, steering Charlie to the left side.
I don't know whether he's
going back to the right side and making 4 balls.
I don't really think he'd do it. He would do that, but I didn't understand why he would switch from where he was making them before. It didn't make sense.
Johnny Archer set the break. Doesn't drop a ball this time. That 7's drifting. Wow.
Leaves him 1.
He can't believe he didn't drop a ball.
2 goes in the bottom corner. I think it goes past the 5. No, it doesn't. 2 doesn't go anywhere downtown, so going to try and get back. You've got to be careful here. Could easily get snookered. Or hooked. You use the word snookered, Al? Snookered?
Occasionally, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
so everybody knows that name, I'm sure. Well, we know he can make the 1, but he's got to get down on the 2. And
well, the 2 does go by the 5 into the bottom right-hand corner, yeah.
Oh, you can see from where you're sitting, right? Because from here it looks like it's tight.
Yeah, no, I'm right down the line of vision.
Oh, okay.
Here. He's just got to keep the cue ball on that side. That's
yeah, that's not so easy.
That's the issue.
Well, that'll work out. You say it goes in that corner. That's probably a good place to be, and he can draw back up for the 3. And he wants to put a bead on that wire. Real urgent.
I can tell you what, Johnny's last break, those balls didn't go too far.
No.
Johnny will be inspecting the rack.
Yeah, it's weird. There's just something subtle different about the break, and you can do it 2 times in a row, and then the 3rd time you don't make a ball. You might just run this forward and play this in the side pocket, maybe. 5. Oh, he's going to draw it back.
He tried to go 3 cushions on the inside and wound up snookering himself.
I didn't like that.
Might have a little piece of that 5 ball.
Been sat in his chair too long, you see. 3 games. He won the first game, right, Charlie? Yeah, he won the first game. Sat in his chair for 3 games and he's a little rusty. I think he can see enough of this to bank it if he wants, but I don't know whether he wants to or not.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about the bank shot.
Yeah, because if he banks it, he's going to be going up and down. No heroics. You don't need heroics at this stage. He's trying to stay in the tournament.
Well, if if it's on, it's on. You know, and then use a lot of left-hand draw and come sharp out of that top left-hand corner.
But the English is going to throw the 5 a little bit more to the right, so you've got to get this really right. It's not that easy.
He can spin out 2 to 3 rails and come back down for the 6 if he can just bank this 5 ball. Goes for the bank.
Make it the other side.
It looks like it's going to be a double bank. Watch the cue ball here.
Oh.
Yeah. Came out a little longer than he wanted to, but still has a shot on a 6.
Yeah, he's got to get out of here. I don't know. He might just run it forward and play the 7 uptown. Doesn't have much of an angle to work with, does he, Al?
I look at the shot again. It doesn't go at the first time where he wanted it to go. It actually double banks.
Harry didn't scratch here.
The cue ball goes a little longer than what he wanted.
Wow.
Back to the action. I think he's got a chance to go underneath that 7. I don't know.
Unless he comes off the cushion first. Maybe he'll come off the cushion first. Let's just see.
He might go underneath the 7.
Oh, he can still make this in the side, but he's a little close to his work here. There is an angle.
Now, there is a rule also in this tournament. If the balls are frozen, you must shoot away from the balls.
Oh, really? Okay.
So if they're frozen, Charlie has to shoot away.
They're not frozen. I think he's going to just hide the ball uptown behind the 8. Like that.
Not a bad shot.
No.
Charlie giving himself another opportunity to possibly get back to the table. By playing a safe behind the 8 ball.
Then Johnny can't come off a side cushion and make it in the corner pocket. Well, he could, but it's like an impossibility. I think he might come off the rail and come behind it, send it back uptown.
He can do that, but it's a shot.
Yeah, he's looking to make it in the corner. There is a shot, but he's going to be hitting. He's hitting almost into the rail by the side pocket if he wants that.
This will be such a great shot if he can make the 7 ball with that 7 ball so far off the rail like that. But if anybody could do it, Johnny could figure it out.
Yeah. Left English. And
the advantage of hitting the outside of the 7 ball is the cue ball is going to travel up where it is now or up a little higher. So if Johnny misses this, he might leave Charlie safe if he hits the outside of that.
Made it. Great shot. But don't
watch the cue ball here.
Well, that was a great shot, but he didn't get any reward there. He's going to really have to take his time over this shot. Here it is again, the shot. Left English, spins it in, and bingo, nearly scratches uptown and puts it on the top rail.
Which was his plan from the beginning. If he did miss the 7, that's where Charlie was going to be.
That's the trouble with a two-way shot. When you make it, you wish you hadn't have played it two-way, you know what I mean? He had no option, though. I think that was the route he was going to take.
Johnny's going to have to hit this with some speed. He's going to have to go all the way down to the...
I think he just wants to make it.
Whoa, he wants to make it, but he wants to get position on a 9. There's no sense in making it if you're not going to have a shot. So he wants to bounce off the cushion to get a shot on a 9. Jars the 8 ball into the lower corner.
So he's given this one to Charlie. So we're going to have a 3-2 here. Good for Charlie, not good for Mr. Archer.
Johnny's sitting in his seat kind of figuring through the brain what happened just there. You know, it was a hard shot. It wasn't easy.
Right.
So Mr. Williams back at the table facing the 9 ball.
Should make this.
Makes the 9. We now have a score of 3-2 in favor of Johnny Archer.
It's funny. We're getting a lot of close matches here.
Oh, I'm just curious where Charlie's going to break from.
Yeah. I'll bet you $20 he breaks in the same place as Johnny.
Well, let's see if six balls out of the rack will stay down table. Charlie thinks about checking the pack, but out of
He's
respect,
going the other
they
side.
didn't. Charlie's back to the left side.
Yeah. Oh,
Makes the 6 ball in the upper corner.
one by the side pocket. 2's right there. If he follows it with a little left English, he can bring that out for the 2. Let's see if he can get by the 3. Looks like he can get by the 3, right? Looks like there's plenty of room there.
Yeah, he's got a shot.
I don't know if this is dead straight. He'd actually like an angle on here so he can come off the cushion. Looks pretty straight to me. And he's playing it with follow because he's on the cushion, so doesn't want to follow this too far. He'll be in the drink. I think he's got a little angle. Oh, we played that nicely. Wrong side of the 3 though. Wrong side of the 2 to go on the 3. I think you just draw this downtown and send it back up for the 3.
Easier said than done. He's going to have to, he might force this with left-hand English and come spinning out of the corner. If he comes natural 3 rails, he's going to wind up on the wrong side of the 3. Unless he just plays it right back to the center of the table and he's going to accept the shot from the center of the table. If he goes too far, he's going to wind up on the wrong side of the 3. He hits it with
Well, that'll work.
the inside English and gets the shot on the 3.
Ooh, a little close to his work there. 2 goes in the side, right? Looks like it's over that
The
pocket.
4, you mean?
4.
Yeah,
I'm going to get him
sometimes
to renumber that ball. It looks like a 2 to me. I'm going to get him to put a 2 on that.
Well, now firing at the 4 ball.
Oops. Not quite what he wanted, I don't think. Yeah, he's scratching his head here. Why am I making this so hard for myself? He can make it. It's going to come off the side. Oh, he's going to make it. I think he's going to make it up to the right and come back across for the 7. Don't think he wants to be making it. He's going to make it this way. Maybe he thinks that's an easier shot. Going to try and kill this off the side rail, isn't he?
That's what he's going to try. And did it very well.
Yeah, nice shot. Johnny sitting there very stoic. Hands crossed. Got a nice little angle here to get back down on the 8. A little straighter than he wanted, I think. Got a little angle. No, he's dead straight on that.
Just stop it right there. Accept the shot.
Oh, it's a little further off the cushion than I thought. I thought that was on the cushion. Another one in the bag for Mr. Williams.
Okay, we are tied at 3 between the match of Johnny Archer and Charlie Williams. It is a race to 9. This is the Turning Stone Classic 17, taking place at the Turning Stone Casino in Verona, New York.
Well, there's been no arguing over the racking, so everybody's on a pretty good trust basis here, by the look of it. As I say that, Charlie comes and looks. Johnny, could you put a little crazy glue in there? That's a little loose. Oh, I didn't think you'd see that.
Okay, with the stack frozen now.
We're tied at 3-3. Charlie breaking. Wants to see if he can get ahead. Lots of balls flying around. Nothing down. And it's a dream table for Johnny Archer. We know he can make the 1 and the 2, right, Al?
Oh, yeah. Well, he's got a straight shot at the 1, and he needs an angle on the 2 ball so he can get over to the 3.
Yeah. Just going to come off the cushion just a tad here. Oh, he's playing it with that angle that way. Okay, he's put it a little nearer the cushion. That's a better angle because that way you can just go downtown.
It's more of a natural angle.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh.
A little bit more. Yeah, he's okay. Only just a couple of inches more there.
Yeah, because he didn't want to go back and forth.
No, I know, especially with the 9. No, exactly. That's just what I was going to say. He doesn't want to flirt with that side pocket, the opposite side.
He should have no problem going back and forth. It looks like the 9's down a little lower.
Right. Maybe he'll come back and stop on the 9, maybe.
Hard to tell from my vantage point.
He's going to have to put a little right English on this if he wants to hit that 9, I think. Just a tad.
Let's see what Johnny's going to do here.
I think he's going to come out and stop on the 9, that's what I think.
Use the 9 as a stopper?
Yeah, I think so.
No, he had no problem. Yeah,
Now he's going to be in trouble here.
No, he's got the speed down
Ooh, he got that good. I thought he was going to be stuck behind the 9 there.
You know, he was probably thinking about the 4-5 next, and he needed that angle on the 4 to get on the 5.
Oh, this nice angle
it's an
here.
excellent shot.
Oh, Johnny's picking fluff again.
I guess the 4, 5, and 6 in the same pocket. He's thinking about it now.
I think he might play the 6 in the opposite pocket, but just doesn't want to come far out from that cushion. So I think he can just draw this back enough to put the 6 in the other corner. No, he's going to. Whoa. Well, he can make it, but that's not where he wanted it.
Now he's got to watch his speed. He's got to watch that 9 ball. That 9 ball is going to come into the play here.
And you'd think there was 5,000 square inches on this table that 9 ball wouldn't come into play, but
it's going to come out a little sharp, I think. Goes right by the 9. Well, and he didn't want to get trapped up behind that 9, so he played it a little harder, and it came out perfect.
Yeah, this is a walk in the park now. Or a walk in Verona. Well, he made that exciting. I thought he was just going to just nudge it and stay there. Got just a little angle here. Oh, he's just going to draw this back. Just get off that cushion. Perfect.
Johnny Archer with the tiebreaker now leads this match 4-3 over Charlie Williams.
Well, this is great for the viewers. A close match. We don't know who's going to win this.
Excuse me. Well, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of viewers still left here at the arena. Unbelievable. The match is taking place, started at 10 o'clock at night, and fans are just hanging around here at the arena.
Yeah, we got 5 after 11 now.
Here we go. Johnny inspects the pack this time. Back to the right-hand corner of the box. I'm looking for an explosion. The balls will fly in from all over the place. 5 ball goes right into the corner pocket. And that's all.
Gets a shot on the 1. That's key as
7.
well. It's a pretty nice layout. Yeah, it doesn't matter which side of the draw Johnny is. He's going to fight his way.
He's dangerous, even if there was a seaside.
He wants to take the money home. That's what he's about. He's a professional pool player, and this is how he makes his living. And He doesn't mess around. Two years ago at the 09 Moscone, he was 5-1 down and won 6-5. So he's got pretty lot of spunk and gets through matches real good.
Well, Johnny has won this tournament at the Turning Stone
Was it
5 times.
Yeah, I know.
Not consecutively.
In fact, they were,
a total of 5 times.
I think they were going to ban him. He'd won it so many times.
And he's looking to make it number
Just
6.
just
come
joking,
back
guys.
from the B side.
Just joshing with you. He's got a little angle there, and I think he's just going to draw this back just 6 inches or so.
Right back up table, 1 rail, come on
Perfect.
up.
Just had a nice little angle there, and they're helped by the English.
9 ball in the opposite corner pocket.
Going to see a lot of the same here. It's going to go for 2 games up. Take it away, Al.
Johnny Archer now leads by a score of 5-3 over Charlie Williams.
Yeah, Johnny's playing real confident. If he makes balls on the break and they're sitting out there, he's going to run them out.
I'm looking for Johnny to go back down and inspect the pack again after Charlie gets done racking.
Yeah, well, he thinks he found a little gap there last time.
Now we're into inspecting the pack. Because it was one time when Johnny broke him at 9,000 miles an hour and 5 balls, 6 balls stayed down table.
Yeah,
just rolled out of the rack. There you go, the 5 ball.
Yeah, he's making that ball in that bottom
6
pocket.
ball.
So he's made 3 balls. 3 balls on the break. I think he found the sweet spot.
Now he's looking at the 9 ball.
And the irony is he hasn't got a really great shot on the. If he's going to try the 9, I think he's got to carom off it. He's not going to play the 1 across there. He's going to carom off this.
If he's going to play anything close to the 9, I think he's going to play the combination.
You think so?
Yeah.
No, I think he's going to carom it.
Well, the reason I think that is this way here, he can play the cue ball back up table.
Yeah, but you don't want to leave those 2 balls anywhere near the same pocket. So I think he's going to.
Well, you're not going to lag the 1 ball. Don't get me wrong, Jeff. We're just going to try to make this combination shot. Or the 9 ball makes that corner pocket bigger, too. He might even just pocket this 1 ball. You follow?
Yeah. It's not an easy pot either.
Well, pot
the
means
nine's,
making the ball.
The 9's blocking a little. The 9's blocking a little bit of the pocket.
Well, it's making the pocket bigger.
I just don't think he's going to turn this 9 up. It's so near the pocket. I think he's going to have a go at it now.
You know, it's a 2-way shot, but what's scary about it is if he does just make the 1 ball, he has the cue ball up table by the 2.
I think he's going to bank the 1 uptown and make the 9. There you go. That's what I think.
All right, let's see what Johnny Archer's going to do here. He's contemplating every path.
He doesn't want to leave a shot on that 9 afterwards. That's what he doesn't want to do. Now he's looking at can I pot it? He hasn't got a full pocket either. It doesn't look to me. Well, this is going to be interesting. Where I keep my commentator's license after this call.
Now he's starting to look at the carom, banking the 1 ball.
Yeah, he might be thinking. He might be thinking of banking it uptown and leaving the cue ball on the bottom cushion. He's got to commit to something here, Johnny.
Tried the carom, 1 ball coming around.
Oh,
yeah, hello.
Oh, see what I mean? Well, that didn't work out too good, did it?
See how he fired at it to keep one ball from staying around the 9, only to find its way back.
This is not an easy combination.
I don't see Charlie combo in this 1-9. I see him playing safe behind the 9 with the cue ball.
Like that?
Just like that.
You'll keep your commentator's license. That's pretty good. Actually, I've had my commentator's license revoked several times for calling wrong shots.
Did they call the Better Business Bureau on you for calling out a pool
No,
match?
they called the pool police.
Back to the action. One rail in this, I guess. Or is there enough room for him to fire into the short rail?
I think he's going to have to come off the bottom right, maybe.
He's looking to leave the
yeah,
cue ball.
if he can hit it there, he can definitely get it across with the English.
Hitting the inside of the 1 ball, leaving the cue ball down here where the 9 is.
He'd like to come off the 1 and put the cue back right where it is now. That's what he'd like to do. And he has the wherewithal to do it, so let's see what he does here. He'd like to come off 2 rails and come back off that and bring it back down the bottom cushion.
But instead he hit the ball a little full and sent the cue ball up there, leaving a clean shot at the 1.
Yeah, so the only consolation there, the 2 stuck on that side rail. Johnny Archer, 2 games ahead in this match. 5-3. This is the key shot in this game. A lot of people in the arena watching for this time of night. Just a nice bounce. Perfect angle to come back up for the 4. He's probably just going to draw this. Just draw this over a little bit, Al, you think?
Yeah, just slide it over to the center of the table.
Just don't get carried away, that's all.
No, he's got to leave himself with a little angle. He wants to be more or less straight in on the 8 so he can follow the 8 ball down for the 9. So he just wants to just slide over to the middle of the table, get the right angle to get straight on the 8 ball, off the 4. And he's done it.
Just going to stop this right where it is, I think. Maybe bring it back a couple of inches, not even.
Wants to try to get straight in on the 8. That's okay.
Yeah,
follow it
just
straight
bounce
down.
off that cushion a little. I think this one's in the bank.
Not yet.
Yeah, I think so. Gonna make up ground here. Gonna bring it back to.
You really went out on a limb there, Mr. Conway.
I did.
Yes, you did. In any case, Charlie will fire at this 9 ball into the corner pocket. And there you have it. Charlie Williams now comes within 1. It is 5-4 at the turning stone 17.
Brought to you by Mike Zuglin, Josh Tour. There's a lot for the pool world up in this neck of the woods. Charlie's glad to be putting 1 on the wire there, I tell you. He didn't want that to get away to 6-3. That's a big difference there. Nothing dropping here. Maybe the 1. got a shot on the 2. I think he can cut that in. It's not an easy shot.
Well, I'll tell you, there's a lot of work to do here with that 3, 5, 7, 9,
Yeah,
and
a
8
little
right
cluster
where they
there.
are.
Yeah, he didn't disperse those balls too good, did he? He made a ball, but when he gets out of the way, let's have a look. He made 1 ball or 2 balls? I don't think he wants to be trying to cut this in, playing over that 9 ball.
He might elect to kick from behind it.
I think he'd rather come back down off the left side rail and bring it back down to the bottom rail here and see if he can snooker him. Soon see. There it is.
Went for the shot. No intentions of making the 2 ball. Just
He
playing
can see
safe.
it. I think he can see that enough to make it.
Well, Johnny went for the 2 ball and missed it. I'm pretty frustrated with himself right now. He didn't leave Charlie too much of an easy shot here. I mean, even if Charlie makes this 2 ball, he's got to slide across table for the 3, and the 6 is blocking the 3.
Yeah.
I'm looking for Charlie to play it safe here. Maybe bringing the cue ball right back to where it is now. Well, he's going to slide it safe. If he does that, he's going to draw it across table. I don't know. Charlie fools me.
He's got to be careful. Yeah, and he stroke fools you because he looks like it's going to be a very authoritative bang at it, and then sometimes he hits it soft and sometimes he doesn't.
If he can make it into the side pocket, he'll have to come back down table about where below the 2 ball so he can shoot the 3 in the side.
He's got to be careful he doesn't scratch if he makes that in the side. He's heading over in that corner. Looks like he'd probably be about 6 inches short of it, but really.
He's looking at this 3 ball going down in this corner and it doesn't go.
But if he could make it in the side and come 2 rails back down just past the centre of the table, he can make the 3 in the side.
Exactly.
So we'll
but
see what
he's
he
going
does.
for the draw. I think he's going to play draw shot. He might be playing into the cluster. Oh, he played it right up in the corner. Now he's
going to have to play a bank if he has enough room to get on the 3. Play the bank and come off the 5 to stay on the 4. Let's see what he does.
I like sticking the cue ball right there, just banking the 3 behind the 9.
Like that?
Yep.
Oh. Well, he can get at it. He can definitely hit it, whether he can make it or not. I think he'd like just to come off the side of it and leave the ball on the bottom rail. He wants to catch the far side of that 3. Well, hit that a bit hard. Oh, you're kidding me? Well, there is a pool god, Al. There is a pool god.
I thought that was Charlie Williams saying, "Are you kidding me?"
No,
he sat in the chair shaking his head.
I'm talking for him. He can't talk at the moment.
Johnny and Charlie laughing.
Yeah, it's not funny when you're trying to play for some thousands of dollars here, and that happens to you. That's frightening. Wow, and he whammed at that. He had a plan, I'm sure, but I don't know what it was. I'll ask him afterwards. No, I might not ask him afterwards, because he might not win, so we'll see.
Side pocket.
Oh, that's devastation there. Not good. 5-4 down. Probably going to be 6-4 in a second. He wasn't thinking about coming in that side pocket off
Here's
that
the
shot.
Watch the cue ball just drift right into the side pocket.
That's pretty sad. And I bet he wasn't even thinking of that going anywhere near there. And Johnny's going to jump on him here.
Well, Johnny's got some work to do. That 5 ball doesn't go in either one of those lower corners. So he's going to have to play the 5 ball into the side pocket or up one of the upper corners. So he's got his work cut out. He's going to play it into that side pocket there on the right-hand side of your monitor.
Yeah, and he's going to come off that cushion, come back over to the left side and play in the side pocket.
Watch it. That he did not
Well,
want
that
to
was, no.
So he's going to just roll up on the 7 ball here, play safe.
Don't think he's got the angle to do that, has he? Maybe he's just got an angle to slide by it. Yeah, that's a pretty good shot. Oh, and behind the 6 makes it even more difficult. And Charlie's looking for a referee here, or Johnny's going to watch the shot. Johnny just said it was a foul and he hasn't even played the shot yet. That's not fair, Johnny. Yeah, he's going to go up and down here, I think. But he's doesn't want to hit that 6 ball.
I'm not sure if he can use the 6 to his advantage. You follow?
No, he's going to go uptown and try and come down and make the 5, but he's getting pretty close to the 6 to make it. Look.
He's going to play 2 rails going in.
Scratch. Oh, he got away with that. That was a good
Scratch.
shot. Wow.
How about Johnny scratching his head trying to figure out how that cue ball wound up behind that 6?
That's what I meant. When I said scratch, I meant Johnny. Wow.
Okay.
He so easily scratched off that
Very nice shot by Charlie Williams there.
Yeah, that was. But he could so easily have scratched as well. That was a pretty good shot.
Johnny feathers the 5. Look at this.
Oh, you kidding me?
Look at this.
Oh, my God. These
Both players getting rolled to rolls.
Wow.
It's amazing.
So he's going to have to come off this left side cushion. And again, he'd like to hit the bottom side of that ball and just come downtown somewhere. That's what he's looking at now. Doesn't want to hit it full in the face, right?
Well, you know, if he comes off on the inside of the 5, I mean by the lower part of your screen here, he can bring that cue ball back
Yeah, he
behind
could put
the
it
6.
right. He could put it right back where it is if he hits it right.
Bringing the cue behind the 6.
Like this. Look, like this.
Almost.
Well, now does that 5 go past that 7? And he's on the cushion. That's no easy shot.
If it doesn't, you'll see Johnny roll up and pin that cue ball to the 7.
He wouldn't do that, would he? I thought they were friends.
Well, he would do it, but he has to cut off the kick from the opposite side of the table if he's going to try it. That 5 ball might go in. Pocket speed.
I think he just wants to hit a tad on the left and just follow it into the 7. Soon see. Oh. Uh-oh, mistake. Big mistake there. His only solace is it's on the cushion, but I don't think that's going to stop Charlie making this ball. Charlie's still got his jacket on. Looking at the score. It's 5-4, Charlie. Win this one, you tie the match. I think they used to be friends. I don't think they're friends anymore. Not after this. Yeah, just find his way back up to the 7. without hitting that little cluster there. I don't think that's a problem.
He can spin out and go around the 8-9 if he needs to. Looks like he can. If not, he can.
Well, you could play this with some left English and straighten it out, but
yeah, but you know what?
you're making the shot harder when you do that. That's the problem.
He's thinking about going out long.
I don't think he wants to be going across. I mean, to go between the 8 and the 9 or whatever, I don't think he wants to be doing that.
He can go behind it. I just can't tell severe angle that Johnny has to hit this 6 on. But if he can get behind the 8-9, spin out short, he'll wind up good. He just got to watch the speed. He doesn't want to scratch off of this. Just play it right out to the center of the table. The hardest part is just going to be getting around the 8-9.
Beautiful. Played that pretty good. Give him A+ for that one.
Well, Charlie Williams looking to play one pocket here and play the 8 and the 9 in the same pocket to tie this match.
Yep. The Dragons fighting good here. Perfect. Take it away, Al.
We are tied at 5 in this match. It's a race to 9. At this point, it's a race to 4.
Wow. And they're getting both pretty drained, I'll tell you out there. This is God knows how many games they've played today. Johnny got knocked in the losers yesterday, I believe about 12 o'clock or 12 o'clock match by Jeremy Sosi. And been playing on the losers bracket ever since at very close intervals.
Charlie calling Johnny back out of his seat and noticed something in the racks loose. Okay, now we're getting super technical.
Well, he wants it tight. He wants.
I don't blame him.
He wants to take advantage of the impact. It's loose. It's no good.
Well, being tight at 5-2.
Exactly. That doesn't make.
Johnny standing by. I guess there might be something. Oh.
Which I always think strange because when they stay there standing, it almost makes it look like, well, find the loose spot and I'll do it again. You know.
In some cases it is.
Yeah,
that way.
it's like, well, if you know it's loose, why did you give me a loose?
Here we go. Charlie is now on the other side of the table, breaking, pocketing that wing ball like Johnny's been doing.
Has he got a shot? No.
4 ball drifting right in front of the 1.
Right at the last minute.
6 ball in front of the cue.
What did he make there? 1 ball, 2 balls, 3, 6, 8. Made 1 ball.
7 ball. And now Charlie looking at a 2-rail kick, I think. Coming tight out of that corner. Or you can elect to push out.
Yeah, I don't think guys like pushing out if they can help.
Well,
He is going to push.
Charlie's pushing out here.
No, you've got to be careful here because it looks like that's pretty close to that pocket. I think Johnny's going to turn this up. I don't think Johnny's going to... He's going to give it back, I think. Here you go. Let's see what he comes up with here. Wants to just feather this. No, that didn't work out.
Well, Johnny's.
Now Johnny's probably going to feather the side of this and leave it behind the 2. Looks like there's enough room to tuck it. Sorry, the 4.
Can he fire the 1 into the 4 and pocket the 4?
Yeah,
One
he
into the
might
corner?
be. I think that's what he's looking at right now. Little straight pull shot there, right there. Looking at it.
Well, just playing the 1 carom into the corner pocket.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. I think so. Just a little angle. I think that's dead. Just staying on the 2 is the key here. No.
I just played it to the short rail.
Oh, did you get a safe out of this?
You got long distance, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Still, he left Charlie sight to the 1
yeah,
ball.
He's not happy with what he did. I don't think the way he put his stick back down, he wasn't too happy with that. I think he just wanted to run a little more and tuck him up on the bottom cushion. Tied up 5-5. Well, you're getting your money's worth, 5-5. Be even more money's worth if it goes 8-8. Well,
Charlie got around this 4 ball.
No, yeah. Ooh. Didn't want to hit that. I think he was going to leave him a shot anyway. Well, this is no gimme. Firing at this from off the cushion.
Johnny looking at the 2 ball to make sure it goes down into this bottom right-hand corner.
Good shot.
Uh-oh.
Careful.
Get trapped up behind the 6.
Careful. Yeah, he's hooked. He's probably see the edge of it, but not enough to make it. Well, he's going to take his time over this.
How about the 5 ball? The 8.
You know, I was going to say
The
that.
3 moving.
I was going to say that. I was going to
to
call that 5, Al. I just forgot to say about it.
Sometimes at this time of night, your brain's thinking, but your mouth just doesn't want to move. They just gave you a license back to commentate. You got to step up a little.
A lot of people would like my mouth not to move. Now the key is, of course, was he playing that? Probably, maybe. What do you think? Do you think he was playing that?
He was just playing a hard kick and possibly getting that cue ball to move somewhere where
I think
Charlie wouldn't be able to see it.
I think he had his fingers crossed on his.
Okay, and in any case, Johnny's got a shot at the 2. Now, he's probably going to elect to play the 3-9 combination unless that 3 can go into the corner. It doesn't look like it. Just draw it back and play the 3-9 combination and break this tiebreaker again. It'll be 6-5.
Yeah, if not, he's going to pick him fluff off the table again. Come on, stop that, Johnny. Stop it. Yeah, he's going to play the combo here.
Oh, yeah. Well, unless the 3 goes. And from here, it doesn't look like it goes. So I think he's playing the 3-9. Yeah,
he's playing the 3-9. Just got a vacuum. He's got to get his vacuum out just for a second.
Now, if he fires at this with any kind of speed and hits any of those points in that corner pocket, that 9 is not going to drop. So he's got to watch this.
Dead.
He fired
Dead.
it, split the pocket.
Dead.
Johnny now leads this match in a race to 9, 6-5 over Charlie Williams.
So now
What a great combination shot. I'd like to see that again. Here's the replay. Just fired, split the pocket. Wow. Great shot by the Scorpion.
Yep. Scorpion dug his sting in there. (6-5). Now Johnny's got a race to 3. Well, they're all smiles out there, but I don't think Charlie's smiling deep down. Oh, he didn't make that corner ball that time. Oh, look at this little layout. Look. Look. Oh, my God.
Bad time to come up dry on the break.
Yeah. 1, 2, draw back for the 3. Wow. They're all pretty close to each other, but once he gets rid of a few of these balls, it's going to be easy peasy. He'd just like to line up so this is straight in. It's almost got a little angle there. He doesn't want to run too far over to the left, so don't want to be there, Charlie. Not by the 7. Maybe he's going to stop on it. There we go. Still got his sweater on, Al.
Yeah, we'll let Johnny get another game up on him or two, and you're going to see that sweater come off when the heat starts coming up.
Exactly, through his collar. I see the steam now, actually. Starting to get a little out of whack here. Getting difficult by the minute.
Well, he's just going to
it's not where he wanted
play
it,
the
though.
3 ball into the left-hand corner and come back out to the right side of the table for the 4. He might even power draw it where he can have the angle on the 4 to get back up for the 5. Just go to the right side of the table. Spin down a little bit so he can create an angle. Or if he gets straight in, he didn't get the angle he wanted.
Yeah, just
it's not good for Charlie right now.
Yeah, he's just getting a little out of whack there. He didn't want to be where he was on that 3. He didn't want to. He played the 1. He wanted to get better position after the 1.
Okay, just draw it back. You got to watch your speed and have it almost as straight as you can. And
he's got a little angle. He's got a little angle. He just wants to be, as long as he can get past the 8. So he's just going to draw this back, maybe over a little bit to his right.
See, I didn't expect him to
no,
hit the 8.
he's been getting a little worse out of position each time, and it's just building up on him here.
I say you play it into the side pocket, come back out 1 rail for a shot on a 6.
I think you should play it downtown to the bottom cushion and try and hide behind the 8. That's what I think. I think he should give up on this rack and try and play safety. Let's see what he does.
Okay, he played the safe behind the 8.
Yeah.
It's a good shot.
Puts you in control. I mean, it's just now Johnny's trying to fight his way out of this. But he had a good opportunity with that rack and blew it. But he's got himself back in the game here. I think he'd like to hit this full in the face, wouldn't he, and send the 5 back uptown. Well, if he can even get there from there. Have to spin the... Oh, he might get lucky here. Well, he can see a piece of it, Al, but I don't think he can see enough to make it. What do you think? Difficult to see, right?
By the expression on Johnny's face when he walked away, he gave me the
impression he'd done something wrong.
that he can fire right into the corner pocket, but Johnny's not happy even if you can see a piece of the ball. So it's hard to tell until Charlie actually gets up there and.
Well, if he can make it, the 6 is sitting in the side pocket. So yeah, it looks like he's going for it. No, he's not sure. Trouble is, when you think you might hit it, you err psychologically. You err a little bit more to the left, so you might miss this to the right a tad.
Wow!
What was that? He might get lucky here behind the 7, though. Look, are you kidding me?
Here's the replay. Let's see what went wrong here. Well, Charlie just fired it right into the short rail.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah, which means he had plenty of room. Wow. Well, he lucked out.
All right. He lucked
Johnny
out right.
Johnny might be taking his shirt off in a minute. He might be fuming. Getting a little hot under the collar.
He's going to kick this with some authority here.
Yeah, then we'll send it to the bottom rail and try and go uptown with Whitey here, or what? What do you think?
I think he's going to try to pocket this 5-ball.
Well, they're both heading up the same way. Going to sit on a 6. Wow, look at this. Well, he could cut this in the side off the 6. That's what he's looking there. See what Charlie does here. I think he'll cut this in the side off a 6. He's looking at the tangent angle there. He's looking at it and saying, yeah, if I just hit that a little to the left. Not at that angle, isn't it? I was thinking about making it downtown, but Charlie, it goes in the side. I'm giving you telepathy here. It's difficult to play a safe off this unless he really feathered the left-hand side of it. He's going to play it downtown. Good shot. That's a great shot.
Okay, Charlie Williams out in the clear blue right now. He is playing on the Simonis tournament cloth. He's got a wide open table.
Yeah, he's going to level the game here. Well, this one's going back and forwards. Got a little lucky there with one of those safes. Played that ball miles offline with the one ball and ended up hooking Johnny. I don't think the sweater's going to come off. I think it's too chilly in here now. What the hell did I do wrong, Johnny's saying? Okay. Take it away, Al.
Well, nip and tuck. Now we're now tied at 6. It's a race to 9 between Johnny, the Scorpion Archer, and Charlie Williams. This is the Turning Stone Classic 17.
Still a lot of people in here, Al, for this time of night.
I noticed Charlie's been playing the right side of this break for the longest since he's gotten there. He never left again. Wing ball flies right into the corner pocket. And so does the 3 into the side.
There's a shot in the side pocket with the 1.
Well, I'll tell you what. If he's going to fire that into the side pocket,
he's going to have to reverse the hell out of this to get over for the 2.
He's got the billiard 2-9 here. A possible billiard 2-9. This is going to be interesting. We might see a quick game here.
Yep, I think so. He's got to get in the right place for it. He's looking right now. Where do I want to be? Yeah, I want to be right there. I want to be there. Okay. Which is... He's going to have a lot of left English on this when he plays it in the side because he's got to reverse it off that cushion.
Just pull up. Accept the long shot.
That's what he did. Need someone to watch. Oh no, I'm saying he needs someone. Yeah, he might need someone to watch this shot, but
well, Dana Buffalo, one of the tournament directors here, is standing right outside the arena, right alongside the rail.
Yeah, but he hasn't been called in, so I'm not quite sure how that would work out. He wants to hit this almost full in the face, just a tad to the left of centre. I think this is dead.
Nothing too fast, just roll it with nice speed.
Like that.
Just like that. Look
Hand
at the
makes
2 ball.
the 2, just to polish it off. Johnny's a little mad
very
there.
Unhappy there.
Yeah.
That was a nice shot by Charlie Williams, who now leads in this match 7-6 over Johnny Archer.
Oh, that was key, that key shot. Nice rerun here, watch. Here it comes.
Yeah, he had to roll it. Just rolls it at nice speed.
Yeah, just left of centre. Almost didn't drop and made the 2 anyway. It would have been interesting because even if it didn't drop, he would have made the 2 and still had another shot at it. So that was pretty cool.
Well, Johnny upset with himself. Because
well, he sees the game running away from him here because now it's 7-6 in Charlie's favour and he was up just now. So that's nothing dropping. 3 ball dropped uptown. There's a shot on the 1 downtown. Stays. So this is looking good for the first few balls at least. Charlie just composing himself a little here, taking his time.
Charlie firing this 1 ball right at us down the corner pocket.
Yep. Just follow this a little for the 2. I don't want to go too far. I don't want to get blocked out by that 7 like that. And there you go. Charlie, what did you do? If only I spoke Chinese. What was he saying to himself? Korean. Charlie's Korean, of course.
You read pretty good lips from here. You
I
noticed
do.
he was saying something in Korean?
Well, I thought he was talking Chinese, but apparently he's Korean. I have to be careful with my ethnic slurs here.
Charlie going to try to jump a half a ball? Or
Swerve around it.
jumped a half a ball, pocketed the 2
Did
ball.
he jump that or swerve around
He
it?
jumped right over a half a ball and split the pocket with the 2.
Here, we
Look
watch
at the
this again.
instant
Watch this
replay here.
again.
Boom. Split the pocket.
Wow. And got nicely on the 2. Look at that.
Got great shot. Great shape on the 4 ball.
On the 4, sorry. Wow.
Johnny in disbelief.
Yeah, Johnny's just grimacing in his seat. I did all this work. And this is what I get. Now Rodney and Charlie are staying in the same room, and Rodney beat him earlier, so if Charlie can win this match, Rodney might let him in the room tonight. Only winners in that room.
Just draw it back where his hand is on the rail there. That's all he really has to do. There's really not much he can do here.
It's a long shot. I think he'd like a better shot than that, but that's probably going to have to take what he can get out of this.
You know, sometimes you're better off not forcing it.
He's got a little angle there. He could go forward, but I don't see much in that. He could go forward and come back a little way and play it in the side. I think that's what he's going to do.
He's going to wind up on the other side of the 7. That's what he's going to do. He bumped the 7.
Oh, he got lucky there. He can play that in the side. Actually, that's not. I think he play this uptown. I'm not sure that's an easy shot in the side from where he is.
Not only does he make a jump shot, he bumps the 7 and gets another roll. And Johnny's just looking is this happening?
Yeah, it's happening, Johnny. Just look at the beads. He's going in the side with it. No, he's not sure about this. Doesn't want to blow his lead here. He'd love to go up 8-6. That puts a lot of pressure on Johnny. I think it goes in the side. I think he just wants to hit this real gentle and make it in the side. I don't think Charlie knows gentle, does he, Al? The way he's drilling the way he's cueing.
He's just going to float the cue ball with right-hand English to the other side of the table.
Overcooked it.
He actually overcut it. Wow. Okay.
Now, has he got a shot here?
It's a chance for Johnny to tie this up at 7.
Now, wishing he played it in the side, probably. Yeah, he overcut that. Johnny has a shot, I think. You can see a little better than me from where you're sitting.
Well, Johnny's standing right in my line of vision here.
Hang on, I'll get him to move. Johnny, could you just... thank you.
The way he's queuing up, I'm saying he could at least spin it around if need be. He doesn't have to hit it with a lot of speed. He can play the 8 to the side and get natural position for the 9.
Yeah.
That's all. Well,
well, it doesn't go downtown. He's going to have to play this in the side, just real gentle. I wouldn't be playing it. It looks like does he have a full pocket downtown? He'd have a look at it.
I can't tell. I'm afraid to look, to be honest with you. I don't want to shock him. We're sitting right down at that corner pocket. Johnny's going to play this in the side. Just spin out. Even if he's got to go, long and come out 1, 2, 3 rails, possibly 4. There's not a scratch involved. He should be okay.
The 9 ball's sitting pretty by that pocket, so.
Oh, he killed the rock and came out perfect.
Yeah, that's great.
Nice shot, Mr. Archer.
Well,
tie this ball game up.
Yeah, that's key because he didn't want it to go to 8-6. Wow, that should get a good round of applause, which it does. Charlie's fuming.
Johnny Archer, the Scorpion, now ties this ball game up at 7. We are racing to 9.
Wow. 7-7.
I think we're going to have a couple of minutes.
They're taking a break. Midnight break.
As Johnny decides to take his break here, Charlie will sit in the arena. The ruling is both players cannot take their breaks at the same time. The only time Charlie really can take his break is if it's his inning at the table.
Well, this is an exciting game, going back and forwards. I thought it was going to go 8-6 there at one point and ended up 7-7. That's hell of a difference for Johnny.
Well, being this time of night, you get a good look at some of the fans that are here. And as you can see, off to your right, if we pan to the right, we have Jennifer Beretta sitting here.
Yeah, she played Johnny this afternoon. She's still sitting here.
They're enjoying the match. There's Jennifer Beretta and Greg McAndrews. And off to the left, we have Sean Putnam sitting right table side. And Bucky Subinton sitting off to your left corner, who just defeated Larry Nevels to send Larry home.
Mm-hmm. Well, Larry wasn't too happy about that either. I was watching him when he's putting his stick away.
There's Mr. Sean Putnam.
He just beat Jeremy Sosi.
And there's Bucky Subinton sitting right there, who just defeated Larry Nevels. And as Johnny makes his approach back to the arena, I have no vision whatsoever of where Charlie is. Now, the ruling at the players' meeting was both players cannot take their break at the same time. So where Charlie disappeared to is the $64,000 question.
Well, Johnny's looking around. Where is he, he's saying?
Johnny's panning the room.
Missing in action. And we do have action. We've got a 7-7 match, race to 9, 2 more games. Difficult to predict where the winner's going to come from at this stage. It's a lottery, right? Who knows? Charlie's breaking, so I guess that's the initiative. Technically he has the upper hand at the moment if he's breaking.
I see Charlie way back on the other side of the arena making his approach.
I think he went to get a bottle of water or something, it looks like. Well, it's been a super long day here.
Charlie catches Johnny doing a severe inspection of the rack and starts to crack jokes at Johnny. Okay, getting back underway. This is a race to 9. We are knotted at 7 with Johnny breaking.
Let's see if he can get that break working again. If he makes a couple of balls on the break, he's going to be devastating. Let's see what happens. Oh, he made that 8 ball.
Boy, oh boy, what a mess we have down here at the right-hand corner with the 2, 9, 7, and 4 ball.
Right. Well, he's at the table and he has a shot on the 1, so that's the good news. The rest of the stuff is not so good.
Johnny laughing so hard to himself. He says, how did I hit that so hard? And 6 balls stay right down there where the rack was.
Look like they're super glued together.
And Charlie sharing the laugh with him.
Well, the only thing is if he gets on the 2, he can play an easy save here because he can nudge it downtown and lock it between the 7 and the 9 or even on the 9. I think he just wants to have a shot on the 2.
Oh, I'm sure you're going to see Johnny play some safes here.
He just wants to be close to that 2 now so he can play a safe.
Well, the 2 has a pocket on the other side of the table, doesn't it? No. I'm looking for Johnny just to float this cue ball on top of the 9. Okay, Charlie looking to kick this 2 ball solid and leave the cue ball right there. Oh. He almost made that 2 ball.
He's not going to like this.
Well, you know, there's still work to be done here.
Yeah, this work in progress, right?
Absolutely. I mean, you get the 4, 7, and 9.
Well,
Close quarters there.
Well, you can bank the 4. Look, the 2 definitely goes. 3 goes in the side.
Well,
could bank the 4.
When the score is 7-7, I'm looking for Johnny to play safe.
Yeah,
unless it's dead on. I don't know if he's thinking about breaking it out now. I don't know if he has the position to do that.
He could do it off the 3 if he played. I don't know if he played the 3 in the side. That's not an easy shot in itself. That he doesn't want to be messing with a load of English and stuff to get across to split those balls up.
All he has to do is come in here and nudge the 4 out of the way.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, easier said than done. Oh, nevertheless.
Well, this is going to make it even harder. Yeah, he's going to move them now.
Just nudge it. He ran into it. He nudged it all right. He created the Great Wall of China here. Johnny's trapped up behind these 3 balls.
Yeah, not happy with that. I don't know what he was thinking about there. He must have been trying to hit the side of that ball and just run off to over here to...
The worst thing he could do here is hit the inside of that 3 and break that 9-7-4 apart and not pocket the 3 ball and leave a shot for Charlie.
Difficult to pot it from here. That's a hard angle to cut that in the side.
I'm not saying to make the 3. I'm saying coming off the 3 and
breaking up. Yeah, he's going to accidentally hit
9.
into him. Yeah, we'll see what he does.
He doesn't really want to do that. See what he just did? Now, if Charlie's got a shot.
He got away with it.
Boy, oh boy, you got to roll out of that.
He did. I mean, Charlie's at the table, but he could have. That could have been devastating, but he's left Charlie a shot.
Right, that's what I was talking about. I'm looking for Charlie to hook him on a 5. This is going to be nip and tuck all the way. This table is wide open.
Johnny's sitting there in disbelief.
Johnny's sitting there pretty happy right now that Charlie can't
I know.
possibly have an easy shot.
I mean, that was actually a design. He hit that so hard and split all those balls open. I don't know what he was thinking. He must have had a plan, but I don't know what it was.
Do you think Charlie would attempt to cut this 3 ball in the right-hand corner?
No, I don't think so.
I think he's going to look to play safe then, 9-5.
Like that?
Did he hit it quite good enough?
No, that's what he was trying to do, though. Oh, you got that right. And Johnny's going to run downtown here and send the 3 back up on the top cushion.
You mean bring the cue ball down behind the 7 down that area?
Yeah, I think so. I think he'll put that 3 back up on the top cushion. I don't really think he cares too much where the cue ball goes, as long as he leaves him.
He's thinking
that's what he's looking at now. I don't think he's looking to bank it. I think he's looking at...
He's looking to bring the cue ball
downtown,
behind the 9.
Yeah.
Or drifting down in that area.
But his main concern is putting that 3 in the middle of the light there, right in them. That's too...
Check
he's
the
left
speed.
him a shot.
Well, the 6 ball's still in the way.
But look at that speed. Both on the cushion. Top one's just off the cushion. Bottom one's right on it. A great shot. Take that, he says.
Well, we knew this was going to be nip and tuck at 7-7. Somebody's going
Well,
to get to the hill, I can bet you that much.
They're fighting for their lives now because this is lose your snooze.
Talking about snoozing.
Hang in there, Al.
Well, I brought my sleeping bag with me.
Yeah, but bringing it in the booth with you is a bit much, I thought.
Charlie did have vision on the 3. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a terrible mistake.
Might have just sold the John Deere tractor here.
I don't know.
Can't tell.
I
He sold the farm. It's just if he...
No, he's still got the tractor.
Does the 3-ball track into the corner pocket? I'm sure it does. If it doesn't, Johnny will play it off the 7.
I think it goes, but it's tight. Could just hit the corner. Let's see. A bit of talc. Yeah, have a look at it from downtown, Johnny.
He's looking at the 4-ball on the opposite side of the table.
Yeah, that's the thing here. Even if he can make it, he's got to get on that 4. Okay, get a nice close-up on this in a second. There we go. That's tight, I tell you. If he don't have to miss that 7 by much for that to hit the corner. I think it goes easy, but we'll see.
Well, it looks like it goes straight in.
Yeah.
That was a nice view of it right there.
Well,
okay.
Well, I'll put my money on Johnny going 8-7 up here, but I don't want to jinx him, so let's see what happens. Probably just going to draw this back.
Johnny keeps looking at the tip of his stick. I wonder if a piece of the tip broke off. For some reason he keeps looking at it.
Maybe he's just double checking the chalk's taken. Doesn't want to miscue at this time of night. Yeah, this one's all over. Yeah, that was a bad shot that Charlie played there, leaving that 3-ball. I don't know what he was thinking about there. Maybe he's getting tired. So Mr. Archer does it again. Fights his way back from the loser's bracket to get in contention. I think he's going to stay on the safe side of that 9. Just gently.
One rail back up for the 9.
Look at that. Perfect, perfect.
Johnny Archer.
Take it away, Al.
Johnny Archer, the first one to the hill, now leads in this race to 9, 8-7 over Charlie Williams. We have been nip and tuck, game for game, 6-6, 5-5, 7-7, and now Johnny goes up on the hill 8-7 over Charlie Williams. An amazing match.
And breaking. Now let's see what he does here. See if he make a 9 on the snap. That'd be nice.
Here comes the inspector.
Going to be ultra picky on this break. He takes it. Oh, let's just get that cleaned a little bit. Don't want to leave anything amiss here. Bit of fluff. Okay, now we're ready. Put your vacuum away, Johnny. Let's go. Oh. Oh, he makes me laugh. He does that.
Johnny Archer set the break here in game number 16.
Oh, he makes that corner ball. Oh! Oh, that was devastating. Oh, my God. Now the sweater. Oh, the sweater's coming off.
I tell you.
Now we mean business.
Charlie taking heat now. Look at the break. Here's the instant replay. Johnny smashes the pack. The cue ball gets kicked by the 2 ball up table, and then a 5 ball kicks it into the corner pocket.
And
it hangs for a couple of seconds.
It looks like it's not going.
Cliffhanger. Boop.
Yeah, but
right in the drink.
Yeah, but Charlie kicking the table wasn't very nice. But anyway, it dropped. What can I say? Got to do what you got to do.
Well, still not a gimme. There's work to be done here. That 3-4, he's got to get in position for that 3 to play it up table. Shouldn't be that
that
hard.
3-4's, he's got to be dead right on that. He's got to go uptown with it, I think. I don't think he can make it downtown. Yeah, Charlie's loosened himself up, took his sweater off. I think that's more psychological than anything to do with the heat. Careful. Careful.
Wow.
Careful. What am I doing? Let me put my sweater back on. What am I doing?
Charlie Williams just overdrew the cue ball.
Well, that's because he didn't have the weight of his sweater on his arm. That's what happened there.
Might be in line just to break the 3 out of there and pump into it. If he hits the 9, he could wind up.
Or hit it soft enough and stay on it, but I don't think he can hit it soft enough not to go past it. And it does go downtown, but he'd have to throw it. There is room past the 4 to make it, but I think he's in a spot of trouble here. He's got to hit it hard enough to make it. No, he's not even. I don't think he's going for it.
He's going for it. He's going to try to nudge the 4 ball.
Oh, that worked out perfect. I don't know about perfect, but that was a good shot.
Now he's
going to have to go around with extreme English. Yeah, he's going to come right around here. Come around behind the 8.
Between the 8-9 and come back up.
Yeah, maybe even go past the 8, but he doesn't want to hit that 8 ball. That'd be key. He doesn't want to hit that 8. That's close to his work there. Oh, he's going to have to draw this back.
He's going to draw it back, but he's going to wind up being on the
Well, he's got a tad angle.
5.
He's got a little angle, right? You don't want to scratch uptown. That's the problem.
He might have to force this in with a lot of power or play the short side of the 5 ball. Forcing him with
Like
a lot of
that.
power.
Get off the cushion. That'll work. Well, he's trying to get back on the hill here. This is key. It's a great match.
He's got a wide open table.
Even though it's late at night, we've got a lot of viewers here watching this. Diehards, stay to watch. 12:15 in the morning. Side pocket. Wanted to be a little straighter than that. Just making it a little more problematic. Might see him going down and back up here. No, he's drawing. Don't blow it, Charlie. Didn't want that angle, did he?
Well, he's taking a good look to see
yeah, but he's going to
options.
make it in the side. I think he's going to come downtown and back up. That's what I think.
He's taking a look at his options. He's taking a look at the corner pocket, the side pocket. He's kind of figuring out what he really wants to do. And it looks like he's going to play it right into the side.
That'll work.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah,
Great
that was.
shot.
The only problem there was he didn't want to hit the 9. That was perfect. He's got a little angle here, so he's probably going to have to follow it down and come back round on the...
He's going to play the 8 and the 9 in the same pocket.
Yeah. Wow. It's a big game for Charlie.
And you will hear
You're going to hear
The
a little-
audience erupt here.
Yeah, Hill.
We're going into a
Fans love Hill.
double cheeseburger match. Hill.
Yeah. Getting your money's worth. You can soon go to bed.
Go to bed. I want more pool. Watch
Oh!
the side pocket. Gee whiz. Boy, oh boy,
Wow.
that was Charlie jumped right up after that shot. He thought the cue ball was going to go right in the side pocket.
Sorry, guys. I hope
Take
that
a
didn't-
look at this replay, how close this comes.
Yeah, I know.
Charlie Williams.
I yelled there. I hope I didn't yell too loud.
Watch Charlie jump. If he's in the view. Watch the cue ball just hitting the point. Charlie jumps for the jump shot, scores 2. We're now scored at Hill. We got an 8-8 match going to 9 between Johnny Archer
Well,
and
technically,
Charlie Williams.
Charlie's favourite here. He's breaking. They're joking about it. That's a great match. You go Hill. Can't do better than that. That's the best you can do. Hill.
All Johnny can hope for is a shot at the table.
He hopes he comes up dry or hopes he scratches. Which, of course, as a sportsman, he wouldn't wish that on anybody. One ball went in.
Side pocket.
2 balls, not good. Made the 1.
3 and 4 look like they might wreak a little havoc here. I mean, you can pocket them, but
He could
gotta
bank. He could bank this 2 and draw back and split that 4-3 up if he wanted here.
bank the 2.
Bank the 2
where?
and bank the 2 over. Oh, well, is that the 4? Oh, sorry. No, that's 2. Bank the 2 over here and draw off of this and come back and split these up.
Tough shot. I'm going to look for him to play safe here. I'm going to look for
Whatever he does, he's going to take his time over it because it's Hill and he's not going to blow his chances here. This could be a long game. Wow.
I'm looking for Charlie to duck, maybe possibly put the cue ball right next to the 5 on the short rail up top. The only thing he's got to keep that 2 away from the 9. He doesn't want to leave anything.
I don't think he can do what I said anyway. I think he's got too much of an angle to draw back into that 4.
He doesn't want to have anything to do with leaving a 2-9 garum combination or anything like that.
Well, looks like he's firing. He's got that firing look in his stroke look. He doesn't want to leave the 2 downtown near the 9.
Going up to the
I
5.
said he don't want to leave it near the 9, and look where he puts it.
Look where the cue ball's going. Never mind where the 2's
he
going.
just cost him the match. Look, 2-9 combo. Good night,
Well,
nurse.
exactly what I was saying. Look at the replay. You know, Charlie looking to get up by the 5.
I just said he doesn't want to leave it near the 9. Look what he does.
Using left-hand English off the 2 ball. Watch the cue. The
He was
2
looking
ball
for a safe
coming
and ran
down to the
further than he
short
wanted.
rail, and the cue ball floating at a slow pace.
And nearly,
drinking
whoops, there it
right
goes.
into the pocket.
Well,
Unreal.
Johnny's just going to take ball in hand here, take his time, and
I don't know.
he's going to play the combo here, absolutely.
Yeah, if he can make it, he will play it.
Oh, he's going to make it, believe me. Just got to pick out the line. When if the 2 ball was the cue ball, he would make the 9, so he can make it with the other ball. Just going to hang it out a little, get a little bit more TV time here.
Well, he's got some scuff marks on the cue ball. So
He wants to make sure everything's right. A little more chalk. Come on, Johnny, don't milk it. Come on.
Charlie yells over to Johnny, just take your time. Jokingly, of course.
Fans are standing up around here, so they see
Bucky
it pop in.
Subathon is up. Subathon is up on his feet.
Yeah.
I wonder if he plays the loser of this match. He's pretty interested in this match tomorrow. I'm not sure of the bracket.
Johnny
I mean, the
was-
winner.
Johnny's looking at it as if he thinks he can't make it. What's he doing
Because the
here?
loser will be going home.
Johnny's getting a little trepidation here. Come on, Johnny, let's go.
Well, he's got to take his time.
Well,
here.
you
You don't want to leave it hanging.
he's milking it. He doesn't get on TV very often. Come on. Another bit of fluff. Your bit of fluff in England is your girlfriend, by the way. So I always find it funny when they say fluff over here.
I think he's picking lint off the table. Do you have a lint over there, too?
No, he does that in March. It's not lint at the moment.
Here we go, back to the action. Johnny lining up this 2-9 combination to take the win and send Charlie packing.
I think he needs a little more angle than that. So let's see what he does here. That's better.
Johnny Archer comes out on top here at the Turning Stone Classic 17, defeating Charlie Williams by a score of 9-8. What a match, folks. It was great.
Yeah.
This is Upstate Al sitting along
Jeff Conway.
Jeff Conway.
I'd like to say good night, and I hope you enjoyed it. That was a great match.
Good night, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow. For times and schedules, please go to accustats.com. Thank you, folks.
Good night, everybody.
Okay. This is Pat Fleming with AccuStats, and we had a long day today, and I think that it was a successful day for everybody. AccuStats certainly enjoyed the matches that it got, and from the viewership that we had on the internet, we're very pleased. AZ Billiards couldn't be happier. So on behalf of AccuStats and AZ Billiards, this is Pat Fleming. Thank you, Jim Fredericks, and Steve and Curly, Oldzilla, all you guys that help. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. All right, I just got notice from Jim that we're still on the air, and we've got 430 people listening, and it's good enough time to tell everybody what time we start tomorrow. I know we've started our video streaming at noon every day, but tomorrow we start at 11. Everybody's going to be breaking down tables tonight. AccuStats is going to be moving equipment. They're going to be using a different table, but if all works well, we'll all be ready at 11 o'clock, and that's when the streaming will start. There'll be 5 rounds of play, 11, 1, 3, 5, and 7. So we've got a full day of action. Of course, the best players in the event will be here all day long. So thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
One more would be great. Come here, I want to show you